Mr. Speaker, House Republicans are committed to conducting the necessary congressional oversight of President Biden's administration. That's why we have initiated a formal impeachment inquiry into the president. Because bottom line, Americans deserve to know what the office of the vice president and now president, that it's not for sale. According to the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability, evidence reveals that President Joe Biden knew of, participated in, and directly benefited from his family cashing in on the Biden name. Through evidence uncovered in financial records, wire transfers from foreign entities, emails, testimony from credible IRS whistleblowers, texts, and transcribed interviews with the Biden family associates, the evidence paints a clear picture. During President Joe Biden's time as vice president, his son, Hunter Biden, sold his father as, quote, the brand, to reap millions from oligarchs in Kazakhstan, Russia, and Ukraine. The family even began working with the Chinese entity during President Biden's time as vice president. It appears that no real services were provided other than access to the Biden network, which makes this even more suspicious. Most intellectually honest and objective people would call this a smoking gun. But unfortunately, most members of the mainstream media do not fall into this category these days. That's why most Americans have turned away from mainstream media outlets. These media outlets have lost all credibility because they refuse to dig deeper to answer the legitimate and obviously newsworthy questions that many Americans have about the evidence showing President Biden's central role in his family's unethical business schemes. That's why House Republicans must remain committed to finding answers. Some of these answers may come from the president's son, Hunter Biden, who, up until recently, has defied congressional subpoenas to testify before the relevant committees. He even had the gall to recently show up to the Capitol and a committee hearing simply as an outrageous publicity stunt. He offered to answer any question, but actually answered none. Then, after making an ugly scene, he left with his taxpayer-funded security. The Tennesseans I represent in Congress deserve transparency. They deserve to know what qualifications Hunter Biden had to serve on the board of the scandal-ridden Ukrainian oil company Burisma. They deserve to know who was purchasing Hunter Biden's artwork and why. Because after all, we know Hunter Biden isn't an artist producing works worth hundreds of thousands of dollars that he's receiving. What's most unfortunate about House Republicans' work to uncover this evidence is that not a single member of the Democratic Party has joined us. This is about doing what's right on behalf of our nation and about defending our Constitution. It is our constitutional duty to find out whether the president has committed an impeachable offense. We will leave no stone unturned. No lead or shred of evidence will be left behind. That is our commitment, and it always will be. We are committed to finding the truth, delivering accountability and transparency to the American people, and we are committed to the Constitution of the United States of America above all else. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.